It's sunrise and we are on the intercoastal. We are waiting currently for the bridge to go down. That's the morning sun, just into the first week in November 2021. There's one of the cruise ships. There's more in the background. They are all lined up from all the major carriers: RCCL, Norwegian, cruise lines, Carnival, you name it. More later. So good morning. This is Brittany and this is Lobster Claws Recovery, and we are on our way to Fort Lauderdale Beach. We're going to do some detecting both in shallow water as opportunity presents itself. We'll see how the waves are and stuff. A few other details. And also up on shore today, we are on the Garrett Sea Hunter, the Pulse Induction unit. So we're going to see how that does. And we might be on the dig it all mentality today and see what that produces. Alright, and I'll waste all the footage out here, so we will pick it up later. So we have a farmer's market this morning and a few other things. Kind of cool, right? It's got to jam things up pretty good down here. That's the moral of the story. So I was saying that's the moral of the story, which is why you should be getting out early, because at least down here things can get very crowded very fast, very early. And so you need to get where you want to be so that you're not blocked off by detours and stuff like that. Okay, bye. So good morning. This is Brittany and this is Lobster Claws Recovery. And we are out on Fort Lauderdale Beach. People are just a lot of fun. You have to be careful. All right. So we're down by like the center of Fort Lauderdale Beach. I guess that's the best way to say it. Where the hotels are. And it's really nice. All right, more later. We don't want to waste film on this or battery. I'm trying to juggle all my stuff. Okay, good morning. So we are out on the beach. And it is a little wavier than I thought. I don't know that I might go in it. We'll see. But as it stands, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna just do the surf line because it's coming in pretty hard. It's gonna knock me off my feet. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's not just the height of the waves, but there is a term about wave period, and it's basically the number of waves per unit of time. So got a lot of seaweed. You can see they have set up some yoga areas here. They raked it out. It's so cute. You know, everything is so polished where it just can't be polished too well. And there's the yoga instructor. Kind of cool, right? We have construction in the back. They are actually putting in plants probably on one of the balcony areas. Kind of hard to see. All right, and there we go, and off we go. Rowboating. Isn't that cool? You want to talk about good exercise? There you go. Rowboating. Just the two of them. That will get you into shape. How can the beach be this quiet? It's definitely working. All you have to do is hold it up next to the scoop and you'll find out that the pulse induction unit is working. For those of you who are new to metal detecting, pulse induction units are impervious to salt conditions. They're impervious to black sand, magnetic sand, volcanic situations in most cases. Sometimes they don't play well with other PI units nearby, pulse induction units, but that's an interference issue more than a functionality issue. They're great in the water. This particular unit doesn't require to be balanced. There's no noise cancel. The other one that's been on my radar has been the Garrett ATX. It's a whole nother situation. Whereas this one is, I don't know, retail is not $700. And compared to another brand that none of you will probably know, J.W. Fisher's, the Model 8, numeral 8X as an X-ray, which is a professional unit that is ideal for, here we got a target. So if you want to know the true joy of metal detecting, you have to find out what it's like digging wet sand. It's out, and I see it. It's crap. But you never know what it could be. So my attitude today, see, jump. I don't know. Actually, I think it's a twist tie, if you can believe it. It's a gold-plated twist tie. Now, it's possible that that gold is real. Yes, real. You could actually get it out of the twist tie. Am I serious? No. If you haven't been to my channel, or you're not sure, I'm a joker. Life is too short not to have some fun. Alright, more later. Another fine example of a sea of beach chairs. Sea of beach chairs. Now, I don't know who is going to be sitting out, but it might be nicer later. Alright. So, we're working our way up and down the beach. And, there's really not much to report. I'm going to, the moral of the story on this is, if you're not finding anything, don't stick around. So I'm gonna make my way down to the other end near the water. As close as I feel comfortable. I saw like a fish that looked like a mullet, maybe over a foot long, like coming right up onto the shore in the surf. It's pretty cool. You know, if you keep your eyes open, there's all kinds of things to see. There's certainly a fair amount of trash out here, and I hope for those of you who are metal detecting that you actually pick up some of it. Morning. I have a philosophy, which I don't think too many people share, but philosophy is that they should charge people to use the beach. And the way they would charge them is you need to pick up at least 10 pieces of trash when you're on the beach and put it in the trash can. Obviously, no one's going to be watching you do this, so it's on the honor system. I guess if it were another country, somebody might be standing there and watching you do it, but that's not here. What's my point? My point is people don't have any responsibility for the trash on the beach, and so they don't care. And it just blows my mind that they don't care. You know, this is our planet. I mean, you can imagine what their house looks like if they don't care about the common areas like the beaches and stuff like that out in nature. I think it's a respect issue for nature, and I just don't think a lot of people have it. And that's why humanity really doesn't deserve what they have. And if they did deserve it, they'd have to prove it. They're not doing too much to prove it. So some are, a lot are not. But those are very controversial discussions. So, all right, more later. Okay, so we are pinpointing a target. This is a 10 by 14 inch monocoil, specific for this machine. And you're literally you're detecting off the front of the coil, so that's how you're pinpointing. Should be right there. It's out. 2 scoops. I've done another bottle cap. So as you may be able to see there, I've got a big magnet on the back side of the scoop. This is a stainless steel scoop, and it's magnetic enough for the magnet to stick to it. But if you are using an aluminum scoop, always close your holes. Don't want to let anyone fall in, God forbid. You can use a little bit of 2-part epoxy, but as far as the magnets go, you need to get the strongest neodymium magnet that you can get. These magnets are available on eBay. We got another target. They're available on eBay, they're available on Amazon. Something about the diameter of a quarter. Right? And maybe about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch thick. You can also use a neodymium magnetic bar. Right? You could do that. But I would suggest that it's epoxy coated. If it's not, before you even think about taking it outside, let alone in salt water, I suggest you have it coated with a rubber coating, or sometimes they come with an epoxy coating. The epoxy coating is good. But don't alright, it's out. Don't misunderstand. Nothing's, there it is. I already see it. Look. See, there's the advantage of the magnet. It's already isolated what it was. It pulled it right out of the sand. Very strong. And there's another one right there. Isn't that something? All right, well, you know, that's a big deal. And if you don't think it's a big deal, wait till you try to fish out one of these stupid bottle caps from the sand when you're trying to find out what it is. Friends, they are looking for food, as they always are. I just changed the battery in the camera. This is an Osmo Action from DJI. That's the camera. Osmo Action. You may not know them for cameras, but you're gonna know them for UAVs or drones. Now, I am not a proponent of this company for drones because I am of the mindset that anything made in China where your data can go back to China is a security risk to this country. You can laugh and giggle all you want, but one person like me, it doesn't matter. But tens of thousands, millions of people, they get their telemetry, they get information, they get metadata, and they put it all together, and believe me, they are looking for information on how to beat us. Never think the Chinese are our friends. They're not. We have a zillion tourists here. And, alright, I'm going to try to put the shoes back on. My feet are starting to hurt, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to last. It's to the point where I won't be able to walk. Kind of looks like rain. Don't really know. It's not supposed to rain, if you can believe it. The weather forecast says 0 rain. The sky says something else. But I just think it's a gloomy day. But it's nice because nobody's here. And long story short, you want to be out when no one else wants to be out. Otherwise, you have competition for every square foot that you want to detect on. If somebody is on it, what are you going to do? Tell them to get off? You can't do that. So, all right, more later. They are fishing. Isn't that cool? So far this morning, I have picked up possibly about a metric ton worth of bottle caps. And now it's starting to rain. And I will make my way back towards the car. Just so I don't get too far away, because I'm already several blocks away. And if it decides to come down, I'm waterproof. All my gear is waterproof. Except my car keys, stupid key fob. I don't understand. One day they'll make them waterproof. But in the meantime, it's not. But I'll throw it in a Ziploc bag. And you should always have a Ziploc bag with you in good shape that has no holes in it. Just in case you need to throw gear in it that is not waterproof when it rains. Don't get caught. You know, it's the sort of the Boy Scout or the Girl Scouts thing about always being prepared. Well, better always be prepared. So we're going to head down to the shore. There is buku seaweed a lot of seaweed mixed with plastic. It's really disgusting. You know, I can't pick up all of it. A lot of times I will throw it up on the beach just to piss off bathers. So that, come on, pay attention. A lot of tourists. They have the word tourist written all over their face. I'm pretty patient. You know, they pay our taxes. They keep our taxes low. So, you know, just gotta chill. Anyway, alright. Well, more later. If there's anything worth discussing. Audi R8 convertible. I like Audis. Specifically the R8. Why is that? Because for those of you who don't know, Audi and Lamborghini are the same holding company. And I think they're held by Volkswagen, believe it or not. And in order to save money, they use the Lamborghini Evo. Used to be the Huracan. That motor goes in the R8. Don't make the mistake of believing that an R8 is a Lamborghini. It's not. Especially going back a couple of years to the Performante, which is the sports version. If you can believe a sports version of the Lamborghini Huracan. Doesn't have the suspension or the brakes. They're really good. You can get carbon fiber brakes and pretty badass, but not a Lamborghini. But anyway, it is a powerful motor, and you can put a supercharger on it, and you're pushing 850 horsepower. It's not bad. You could probably do better, depending on how you do the programming on the ECU. All right, later. Still looking, and it's been a slow day, except I have now recovered all bottle caps from the entire beach. No, I'm just kidding, but there's a lot of plastic, a lot of bottle caps, a few pull tabs. It's just really sad that there's so much plastic in the water. This is not a joke. It's real, and there's a lot of it. All right, later. So, hard to see, but I'll just tell you. This detector has two modes. One is the standard trash elimination, and the other one is discrete trash elimination. If you're looking to discriminate out, you want the discrete trash elimination. Works better. I have it set to 7. I've had it set to 0, so it was doing no discrimination. See if I have a bottle cap here. I don't. I have. Let me get one out of the bag. There's like a zillion of them. Here's the bottle cap. Nice Corona, nasty Corona. Okay. So it is absolutely quiet in the headphones. I did this little experiment the other day on an air test, and it was very effective at picking up. I've got a beep. Definitely want to dig that. All right, we'll find out what it is. With that much discrimination, I got a rust, R-U-S-T, rust stain. I see it already. Always look for rust stains. That doesn't mean much to most of you, maybe, I don't know. But an item like this will rust. And you can often... I have 2 of these little bastards. There's actually 3. They will rust, and they will show you with their rust stain, like a trail, where they are. You can still see the rust. See it? So don't ignore rust stains. They will give you a very good clue. Here we have plastic. Why do this detector sound off? Well, it's a big target. It's not hard to, I already see it. Yeah. It's a 10 stake. Slightly different design, but 10 stake. Let it not be said that this thing will not find gold. It will. You have to have gold to find gold. It has to be around. So somebody, see all the rose petals? Isn't that interesting? I am retiring for the day. My feet are wiped out. And I really don't want to be crippled for the rest of the weekend where I can't walk. And if you think that's not real, you guys got to know when to quit. So I will run all the way to the next crosswalk, and then I am out for today. Nobody got rich today, but it was interesting. If you can avoid discrimination, avoid it. You'll find more. You'll find it deeper. Best advice. Wow, that's very uncomfortable. All right, we're wrapping up. Thank you for joining. This is Lobster Claws Recovery. And I'm Brittany. Have a nice day. So it is time to lay out the spoils of metal detecting. Always bring an extra battery for your camera. If not, more than one extra battery. So I picked up a lot of plastic. You see? We're going to put it straight into the recycle. Like insane amount of plastic. All off the beach. See this crap? All off the beach. The beach. The beach. Bottle cap 1. Oh, a penny. Bottle cap 2, bottle cap 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I left like a million behind. And then a bunch of these. This is cool. Never seen one that color. Produced 11. Produces the same undesirable result. Ooh, nail clippers. Anybody want a pair? And that was it. Exactly 2 pennies. And 3 10 stakes. Who knows what that is? A paper clip. Scrap plastic galore. And aluminum. Oh look, another 10 stake. Party's not over yet, folks. Plastic right off the beach. More nasties. And more. Too bad there's not a bottle of beer underneath those caps. Fishing line. Scrap plastic. This was the first thing I picked up this morning. I thought it was a twist tie. It's actually not. It's aluminum. They'll recycle it. That makes me happy. Another bottle cap. Another screw cap. And that is... Ooh, look, another one. It's Bud Light. I actually like Bud Light. I saw a pickup truck the other day, and the guy had the whole tailgate with a graphic on it for Bud Light. It was really cool. I'd like to get one on the BMW, but I don't know if that would go over too well, especially to the leasing company. It's BMW. Anyway, all right. Well, if you go out and you think you're going to get rich, you are sadly mistaken. Go out, have fun, get exercise, and then from there, yeah, I'll unflip myself.